Hi. So pretend that you're a space alien and you landed in this office, you landed in this space, and you see all these items here. And if you're a researcher space alien, you need to figure out some way that you can categorize all these different items. So let me show you some of the stuff. Right now we're not going to do any kind of analysis at all. We're just going to try to find ways that we can categorize all these artifacts. So, space alien, remember? So here's a object. It's heavy, it's round, and it's cylindrical shape. It says, I think this is the language, I don't really read this language, but it looks like it's Campbell's condensed soup, great for cooking, cream of shrimp. Don't know what shrimp is because I'm a space alien. What else have we got? Looks like glass. It's yellow. It's hard. It's got this silver doohickey on the end. Wonder what it's for. Maybe it's some kind of ritual object. Really can't tell what it is. This is interesting. Some kind of mammal, apparently. Doesn't look like it's a live mammal. Maybe it's some other kind of religious icon. It's hard to tell. But I can tell that it's brown. It's brown, mostly brown, and it's mammal shape. Here's something else interesting. It seems like it's some kind of material. It says first prize, Alaska State Fair, Fairbanks, Alaska, 1982. It's got a little piece of paper on the back of it. Looks like it's gilt on this purple. I think that this culture calls this purple. That's an interesting object. Don't really know how to categorize this kind of stuff. Here's some small objects. This green, kind of opaque, translucent. This seems to be some kind of carving. Looks like two mammal heads on some kind of, maybe it's bone. Looks like maybe it was carved out of bone. This, at first, when I looked at it, I thought, well, it's a flat rock. It seems to be pottery, and I'm wondering where it goes in this collection. A drawing, painting, some kind of card that's got two wolves in an airplane. One of the wolves has what looks to be a weapon, some kind of automatic weapon. Painting. This has got something interesting on the back. It says, to Sine Anahita, maybe that name's a bit familiar, Christmas 1982, by her father. And this is the childhood home of the Sine Anahita's grandmother. So that obviously has some kind of meaning for our person who owns this office. Can't tell what it is. Some kind of strange, flat object. So how do I categorize all this kind of stuff? I think that's one of the things you are hopefully going to learn in this class, of like how we can approach categorizing this. Right now, being kind of naive about it, I'm thinking, well, one thing we could do is categorize by color, by apparent color. So I would say that this would go with this because they're kind of in that pink, purple view. These automatically would go together. They're kind of orange and beige. In fact, look at this. I can put this together with this. I could put this with this. This, maybe even this if we wanted to. Put all of these objects together in its own category just by color. So I'm looking for similarities, what kind of similarities there are. I think if we wanted to talk about metal objects, here's another way that we could categorize them. This is metal, this is metal, this right here, metal. This has got partly metal, not a whole lot of metal, so we probably would not put that in there. We could do artwork. So if we were going to categorize by artwork, I'd say that the father's painting would be art. This would be art. This is art. This is art. One could say that this is art. This is art. This is art. This most definitely is art. So that would be another way that we could categorize these objects. As this class goes along, you'll learn more sophisticated techniques for categorizing your objects, your artifacts. But for now, just consider, how would you have categorized these?
Have fun!